What is 12.5% of 400? There are several different ways we could go about doing this problem. One way is to write 12.5% as a fraction as is, 12.5%, or divided by 100, and multiply that to 400. If we don't want to deal with the decimal, we could multiply the top and the bottom by 10, and that would move the decimal place one space to the right, giving our numerator 125, and our denominator would have an extra 0, making it 1,000. So we'd have 125 times 1,000 times 400. And then the other way is if we remember our percent conversion of 12.5% and know that that is 1/8 as a fraction, we can just multiply 1/8 to 400. I'll show you the math for each of these. Let's start with our bottom one. I know that 8 can go into 40 5 times, or well, let me back up just one moment. When we multiply this straight across, we will get 400 as our numerator and 8 as our denominator, which is why we will need to divide. 8 can go into 40 5 times. 8 can go into 0 times. So our answer will be 50, making the second option our correct answer. Moving on up to our second method of doing this, we can cross out these two zeros, giving us 125 in our numerator times 4 and 10 in our denominator. When we do that math, 125 times 4, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10, and 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. So we will have 500 as our numerator divided by 10, cross out two zeros, and we are left with 50, also making our second option the correct choice. And then finally, the first method, we could cross out our zeros. We're left with 12.5 times 4 over 1. And when we bring that math down here, 12.5 times 4, the math is going to be the exact same as this over here, so we will get 500 as a result, but we'll have to, in the end, count up our decimal places and apply them to our answer. So I counted one place, so I'm adding one place to our answer, which will give us 50 over 1, or 50 as our correct answer, also making the second choice correct.